Vermont retailers can begin to open starting next week as the state starts to reopen its economy. And 22 News reporter Nick Oresco is live in Guilford, Vermont with the latest from the Green Mountain State.
During the upcoming week, Vermont business employees will have to undergo required training as they begin to reopen the state and the economy amid the coronavirus pandemic. Vermont Governor Phil Scott says Vermont retailers will be able to reopen next Monday, May 18th, as long as businesses follow strict new guidelines. Governor Scott says restrictions would include limits on the number of customers, no more than 25% of the maximum legal capacity. Customers will not be required to wear face coverings, but it will be encouraged. Vermont is one of the only states in the U.S. that is not allowing big box stores to sell non-essential items, but optimistic changes are coming to the state. The Scott administration recently began allowing hospitals to schedule elective procedures and non-essential appointments.
I'm not sure if I'm fully comfortable with going to restaurants just yet. You know, I could see where it would be okay in some cases. Like, I know a lot of other states are limiting it to 25% capacity. I'm personally looking forward to going to coffee shops again.
As of Sunday, Vermont health officials reported 927 coronavirus cases in the state and 53 deaths. To put that in comparison, Massachusetts has more than 77,000 cases and more than 5,000 deaths. Scott says Vermont has the third lowest rate of COVID case growth in the country, but he says it is critical that residents remain cautious given the situation in neighboring states, including Massachusetts, where the rate of new cases remains high.
We just have to do it intelligently and keep abreast of how the disease is responding and be ready to tighten things up again if there's another spike.
We have an update on COVID-19 symptoms that the CDC announced last week. They say that symptoms now include muscle aches, a sore throat, and a loss of smell. Meanwhile, back here in Vermont, we are at the Welcome Center in Guilford. They have been closed for more than a month now. But again, as mentioned, businesses and the economy will begin to reopen next week. We are live in Guilford, Vermont this evening. Nick Oresco, 22 News.